Hello, shadowy tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem with me, BlueAnkylo. The next morning comes too quickly. Lyn has fought back the bandits' attack. Now she rushes for the border of Bern. If she can reach it, Lycia itself is not far off. For a moment, Lyn stops to imagine the face of a grandfather she's never seen. And some guys with axes chase her some more. Because that's just how it go in this Fire Emblem. Yeah, this looks like a friendly place. Foresty and nice and green. Are you sure about that? I bet you there's going to be guys with axes in Lycia as well. Ooh. Priorities. Food and love. I might be. You know, Lyn's probably happy to go sightseeing too, really. It's not like we're on some mission to save the world. We're just, you know, mercenaries. Hanging out. I wonder if your average inn has stables for Pegasus Knights or not. Like, I wouldn't expect them to know how to deal with that. Oh look! Guys with axes! Ah, surprise. Well, the Ganelon bandits aren't that dangerous. Get in our way, and you'll pay! Haha! I still see mostly guys with axes. But then these two showed up. Urk of the purple hair. A frail Lycian priestess. Uh-huh. I like Sarah. She's fun. Here, take your money and just go by yourself. You'll be fine. Uh-huh. Your personality's nothing special, but you're not bad to look at. Yeah, these two are good fun. The good news is that she might be a healer and he might be a mage. Of course! Well, we're not going to be paying you either, so don't get your hopes up. Wow, a fight! Lyn the She-Devil. She's already got a name for herself. That's pretty awesome. Just nuke him, Urk. It's not exactly nuke, but I'll take it. He's got fireballs. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I saw. Sometimes you can talk to people. Yeah. Alright, Lyn. Let's go recruit. Hey guys, what's up? Why are you fighting these bandits? Oh. Well, do you want to be with us? Nah, it's cool. I really need a healer. Yeah, exactly. Let's just team up. Go and help these ladies. Well, I'm sure Kent and Sane will be happy to have another girl along with us. Yeah, I hear you, Urk. Alright, mage, cleric. Mage is, you know, magic. Clerics heal people. It's pretty straightforward. We don't really need a tutorial here. Yes, I see the mage. The contrary mage. He may have taken an arrow to the knee. You're his master, uh-huh. All praise Sarah's generous healing. Anyway, it's not that difficult. Range 1, you have to be adjacent to them in this game. At least for now. Unfortunately, healing magic still has charges, just like using swords. So, there you go. Can't fight, but they can heal people. Healers are good. They do get status staves eventually. They can, like, freeze people in place and stuff, which is pretty cool later on. Yeah, so magic is pretty cool. It's got some of the best range in the game, because you can do range 1 or 2, and it can generally be quite accurate. Unfortunately, they're kind of glass cannons. Yep. So an archer can't shoot adjacent, so you move the mage adjacent to the archer, and melee can't hit 2 range, so you move the mage 2 range. It works out pretty well for mages, as long as you can keep them alive on the counterattack. Now, I'm a little bit worried about the swordsman up there moving down to hit him, but maybe one of the cavaliers can save him. So there will be a magic triangle, just like weapons, but we'll go over that later on. We're still too early for that. Alright, there you go. Hopefully that tutorial's done now. Okay, so we've got Urk, who's level 1. Yeah, he's got a long way to go. Really low defense, like mages tend to have pretty bad defense. A little bit better resistance though, so in a mage-on-mage duel he can take a couple of hits, but physical will chop him up pretty good. Tends to be pretty low constitution aid and all that. We've got Sarah, who, similar to the mage stats really, just can't attack at all. And I guess there is a skill for staves that unlocks better stavery. Stavery, davery, same thing with magic. You can see the 3 types of magic there. There's color, black, and white, and they will have a triangle advantage on each other there as well, once I remember what it is. So, no, we can't get close enough to protect him from this guy. So he's gonna take a hit no matter what. Well, okay, you could probably rescue him with Florina, and then he wouldn't get hit. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that, though. It's a pretty small map, to be honest. I would like to get some kills with Florina and Will, though. You know, we're getting to the point where Kent and Sane are running away with levels. Dorcas is at least level 3. Well, I'm gonna move... I'm not gonna rescue Urk, but I am gonna move Florina up close with the intention of her finishing this guy off. Well, he'll probably attack Urk, but it is possible he'll attack Florina if I put her somewhere like this. I don't know for sure if she even gets terrain bonuses because she's a flyer. I forget. Some games, some Fire Emblems you get them, some you don't, I think. Flyers often do not get terrain bonuses because they're in the sky, technically. And then this guy, again, I'd like to just not kill him. We'll have Kent maybe counterattack. And I'll put Will where Sane is. Actually, I'll move you up this way. There's more open area, more open plains in the north, which is good for our cavaliers here. Oh, you can't even stand there. Alright. I just don't want Will to get hit by the axe, that's all. Not much Dorcas can do. Alright. Hard to imagine this going poorly for Kent. Yep. Good work, buddy! And this guy does go for Urk like I expected. At least he's in the mountains. Gives him some defense. Alright, that went about as perfectly as you could hope with nobody getting hit. So he is level 1. You know, maybe I should be giving him the kills. I mean, I'd like Florina to get stronger, but I have a feeling Urk might be more valuable as a mage to get some actual kills. Got another spear guy down, or sword guy down here. Gotta watch out for the archer. I probably could have positioned Florina in a position that would have allowed her to attack him this turn and sped this fight up a little bit. You're not gonna quite do enough damage here. Sure. We'll just weaken him a bit, and then we'll let Florina finish him off. And this will let her attack the swordsman next turn if I want. 199 or 100%. I trust 100% more than I trust 99%. We've played enough XCOM by now, guys. If you can kill him either way, go with the 100%. Let's see. He's not going to be able to move through those mountains. I mean, someone has to check these houses out. Let's let Will get his kill here. Maybe. 88% chance. Alright, and then the Cavaliers... Sure, we can engage the next Axeman, it'll be fine. And you can actually check out the house. Good. Yes, magic has 1-2 range. It's amazing! And yes, if someone has high defense but low resistance, magic is the choice. Notoriously susceptible to physical attacks. I like mages. They're one of my favorite units in Fire Emblem series, for sure. So I will endeavor to keep Urk alive. Not much for Sarah to do unless someone's taking hits. Not much for Dorcas to do either. This should be fine. Yeah. Kent. Killing everything again. Wonder if... he might be at sea swords by now, actually. I didn't even check. Normally, if you want to be a good Fire Emblem player, you should double-check enemies to see what weapons they have. Like, do they actually have something unusual or something they can drop? Stuff like that. So anyway, Kent is up to sea swords. We're obviously using a lot of swords because most of the enemies we're fighting are axes, so it's just the nature of the early game here for Lyn. Can't quite get to the archer. That's fine. So this is an armory. We can buy some more swords, probably. And then one more house to visit. 2 more houses to visit. Mages, depending on the game, have weird terrain movement types as well. They tend to be kind of like a light unit, so they're good at moving through deserts, where Cavaliers do terrible. But they're pretty slowed down by, like, forests and mountains. Wonder if Florina could just take him out. She'll only get 1 hit. It'll be about 7 damage versus 3. Or 10 damage versus 3. Yeah, I'd rather go with the lance, the Iron Lance. She'll kill him in 2 hits. If he counterattacks next turn, she'll kill him. And taking 3 should be acceptable. Alright, so I might just let her finish this guy off. I guess if he goes after Lyn, that's fine, but I doubt it. Are you using the R button? Yeah, that's how I bring up the stats. And it's just extra information. Yeah, you know, sure, it's fine. I get it, guy. How do you know about the R button? Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He's crazy. Some villager talking about magical R buttons. Okay, yeah, R button is what that is. That's the L button, switches between characters. I don't use that too often. I don't want to put my healer in range of him or he'll attack her. To be honest, I don't want to put my mage in range either. I didn't check that, but I am lucky that I didn't accidentally put Florina in position to be one-shot by an arrow. So that would have been bad. You might have been able to block her with these guys, though. And you can see how having high movement really helps out. Oh, why are you attacking Lynn? You're supposed to attack Florina. Oh, Lynn didn't need the kill. Yeah, the archers seem really weak in the early game. We're basically done already. Like, as sad as that is, this was a really easy map. I'm just gonna see if Florina can maybe kill this guy at least to get something. Sane is level 6 already. So we need to do, what was it, 10 damage? Alright, well this would double, this would kill it. Still double. Okay, yeah, 9 damage times 2, we'll leave it alive. And then Florina can fly up and finish him off. Hopefully. I feel like she's got a pretty good chance. Alright! At least we got one level up. This is a really quick map, so not a lot of enemies to kill. That's 2 really terrible level ups for her, unfortunately. Music changes because we're down to just the boss left. He's got Steel Axe again, like all of these silly bosses. He is level 9 though, lots of experience to be had. I'm not going to attack him this turn, I'll wait till next turn. Get everyone through the mountains if I can, or at least start. Might as well visit the last house. Get some amazing information, probably. Handle your money wisely. Save about half your money. Maybe. You can only visit one... Unfortunately, you can only visit one house per turn. Alright, so I'm thinking Urk is gonna get some... at least an attack in here. He could cheese it and just stand here every turn and kill him in 3 turns. I wouldn't mind if Urk got the experience for the kill, honestly. Get a level up. 6 damage, not much. Chip away a little bit here. I guess Dorcas could have got level up too if I let him get the kill. How does Lynn look here? This guy... 26% hit rate is pretty... But he's got a lot of defense. So she'd only do 8 damage. That'd bring him to 15. Urk was going to do, what, 10 or so? Yeah, 10 exactly. And that's assuming he doesn't miss. This is probably suicide to use Florina. He would do 16 damage? She would do 1. Old bug. You're a real pest. I guess, you know, I'd rather... I'm just gonna play it safe here. And I'd like Urk and Dorcas to get a level up. So I'm just gonna... sort of cheesy, I'm gonna wait a turn, although I should check the shop out. How are you doing for weapons here, buddy? About halfway through your sword. You're almost through your sword, but you got a spare sword. Halfway... no, not halfway. You just barely used anything. And you've got a spare sword already as well. So we probably don't need to buy anything, but we can have a look at what they've got. Oh, javelins are cool, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna buy a javelin for sure. Maybe 2. Or 3, because everyone, like, all my Cavaliers and Florina could use a javelin. Assuming they've got the weapon skill for it. Well, I can only buy 1 more. The javelins are pretty good. It's kind of like the hand axe, except a little bit more accurate. So if I go down to it here, range 1, 2, hit rate's a little bit low, but it is, you can shoot, you can throw it. That gives, I'm gonna give 1 to Florina, I think. So she has an option. I have a feeling it might be a rank D weapon. Can you check? No, it's still actually Lance E. I'm surprised. I thought, usually in Fire Emblem games, they make these ones a little bit harder to use. In fact, all of these must be Steel is the first time it comes to rank D. But, like, I was thinking maybe, you know, because Kent was only an E with spears, he wouldn't be able to use it, but, doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna buy 1 for her, because she has less options. She can't use a sword. And then this way, she's got a flying ranged attack that might keep her safe, if, you know, you're having a hard time. She is so fragile, keeping her out of harm's way is one of my priorities. Alright, well then 1 more turn and we'll finish this guy off. Well, now that she's got a ranged attack, it probably won't do any damage. More than the Slim Lance. That'd be 3 damage. I wouldn't mind... She's got... Well, Dorcas needs a hit here, and he should get a level up as long as he hits. Good work. And then I mostly just want to make sure Urk gets the finishing blow. Well, strength and skill, it could be a worse level up, so I'll take it. And... So, how much has he got left? 7 HP? Nah, it's a waste. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just finish him off with fire. Blah! Well, that was a really easy battle. And there you go. That's a full 100 experience. Pretty nice. That's the most you can get from a single fight is 100. Not a great level up, but the speed is acceptable, I guess. Being able to double on a unit that generally doesn't get counterattack, it's alright. Yes, very strong. Did you notice we didn't actually get hit other than that the very beginning tutorial bit where we had no choice but to get hit? Silly girl. Don't even need healers. She she did not, Lynn. She did nothing. We would have been fine without her. I say that, but I do like having a healer around. Uh-huh. I figured he'd be happy to see her. House Ostia. Huh. We might hear about that later. Yes, she's very noble. So important. I don't think we owe you anything. Ever so much. Were we? It's like when Blue said Dorcas could join. I don't remember doing anything like that. Well, I appreciate the help, honestly. I like a well-rounded party. You gotta have a mage and a cleric. Unbelievable. Maybe. Or you might die out somewhere in the cold rain and no one will ever hear from you again. Meanwhile, at Castle Kalen in Ominous Town. She's gonna send the army to stop Lynn's mercenaries. Seems a little suspicious at this point. Uh-huh. You'd think someone would catch on to this guy's evil plot. Be some court intrigue and he'd be assassinated himself. Anyway, that's all for this episode. So that was a little bit easier than the last one. There was not a whole lot of challenge there, unfortunately. But you got to see some new units, so that's fun. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And have a great day.